Are you ready? All right, we're rolling. The Gibson Brothers are here. 3 cheers for the Gibson Brothers.
Thank you, Gordie.
Lee and Eric, it's so great to see you.
Good to see you, Gordie.
It's great to see anybody at my age, but after what just happened for you on Thursday night, does it seem like a long time ago or yesterday morning?
It seems a while ago, actually. It seems a little longer than just the night before last.
You know,
we drove 18 hours home. And
I know the whole story. I had to take a nap just hearing about it. But when you went to Nashville, and you've been there before, God knows, that wonderful historic Ryman Theater, which we all know and love, did you have any idea that you would be called out there as entertainers of the year?
You know, you're one of 5 that's nominated, and but you think of the company that you're in with Steve Martin, although he's new to bluegrass in a sense, is one of the world's premier comedians and actors and an entertainer, and Allison Krauss in Union Station. Yeah, I didn't expect to win. I certainly did not.
No.
You know, you guys are always so humble, but we tell everybody, when you're on the microphone or not, that you are the best in the world, and now you've proved by doing it. And to take away the second award as well for that great song.
Yeah, well, thank you. You know, there's everybody in this works really hard, you know, and I just feel fortunate that our hard work has been recognized by some of our peers.
And it's an honor for us that you represent the North Country. I mean, come on, Ellenburg Depot, give me a break.
Hey, everybody's got to be from someplace, and I'm glad I'm from Ellenburg Depot.
So I remember, because I'm so much older than you, 14 years ago when you won the first big award.
Yeah, that was exciting, and that was not in Nashville. That was when they held the convention in Louisville, Kentucky. And so, not to say it's any sweeter to win, but the award we just won was considered the top prize in our industry, and to be at the Ryman, you know, just going there for sound check in the morning and
rubbing shoulders with the spirits of those who went before.
Exactly.
I mean, think about that stage.
It's great.
Who'd you take with you?
Who did we take with us?
Yeah, who went?
Just the band. We didn't. Well, our fiddler lives in Nashville, so he brought his wife. But
that wasn't hard to take either.
No. But no, we just went. We made a flying trip down there, won some awards, and made a flying trip back to get here to play some music for.
Flying is the operative word.
Yeah.
We should have flown.
Were you sleeping in the back, or were you?
I did sleep for about 2 hours on the way.
Well, we performed on the award show.
Oh, I know you performed on the award show.
Michael has a travel bass that will fold and flies easily, but he doesn't care for the sound as much. And playing in front of his peers, we kind of wanted the nicer bass, so we drove. And it did seem shorter on the way back in a way.
If we'd come home with nothing, the trip would have seemed like 36 hours.
You still had adrenaline going this morning at 2 o'clock in the morning. You can't fool me.
Well, I finally went to sleep at 6 this morning, got up at 8.
Adrenaline sounds like snoring at 2 in the
morning. But it was a big thrill, to the point where I have to ask, I mean, if that's the top, what goes on after this?
I think I'm going to run for the presidency in 2016.
I think you probably got a great chance. You'll have my vote.
I might get the North Country. Maybe I'll get some of the North Country, but no, you know, it's awards or no awards. Our goal is always to, honestly, I want to get better, and you start competing with yourself to you want to improve yourself as a musician and a songwriter and a player, and I think we still have headroom in which to do that with. You know, there's.
Oh, you're young guys. You've
still
got a long. I mean, look at Bill McMorrow. Look at some of the old guys that, you know, just played for 100 years. It seemed like.
As proud as I am, I still feel like we can get better, and I intend to.
Well, I don't know. Have you written new songs this year?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
quite a few.
Have you really?
Yeah, we're gonna be going in the studio sometime this fall or early winter.
People say, why didn't they put out an album this year? I said they were never still long
enough
to record.
That
really.
is the truth. And the record stayed alive on the charts a lot longer than our previous releases.
It was #1 for 8 months.
Well,
so it had legs. You know.
You don't
rest on that.
You don't want to compete. You don't want to compete with your individual products. So if we put a new one out,
people in the outside the industry may not realize that, but that's absolutely vital.
And the more attention you get, the more pressure it is to. every record needs to be stronger than the one before it, and we're not just going to go in and do a record just to make a record. We want to make sure we have the tunes.
Bluegrass is a very special segment in the world of entertainment.
I believe you're right.
It has the most rabid fans of any kind of music that ever was picked and played and sung. And so you guys...
They are dedicated.
You guys got on the wave when you were just little teeny kids. I'm not sure that you weren't born without mandolins and guitars and fiddles and...
We had those sounds around the house. You know, Dad and Mom listened to bluegrass and Irish music and country music. You know, we had those sounds around the house. We started playing when we were 12 and 11. So.
But you've had idols from the time you were small, right?
Sure.
In this business.
Oh yeah.
Certainly.
People that you admired.
Dave Nichols.
Yeah.
Well,
Dave is here.
Dave is here, and
what a wonderful individual. Does anybody do inlay work any better than
he's known all over the world.
We were down south and had a great guitar builder's shop, and he asked me about Dave. He says, does he really not use a computer to cut that mother of pearl?
You gotta watch it.
And I said, no, he doesn't. He doesn't use it. He said, I thought he didn't, but a lot of people around here think it's too good to be done by hand.
His work looks too good to be hand.
And it's all done by hand.
I've watched him.
But he'll be sought after by the top people in the business and
He
the
has
lowest
been
people
for
in the
30
business
years.
forever and ever.
Yeah, he has for
Talk
years.
about putting Ellenberg on the map. Well, look what he's done for Whippleville.
And he doesn't have to advertise.
No.
He doesn't.
Are you kidding me?
He doesn't. And
Yeah. He allowed us in his shop about 9 or 10 years ago.
Did he let you out?
No. We almost did that.
did you eat Chinese food at 11 o'clock? He has
I'm not
his
sure we
routines.
didn't. We probably got offers.
I've never been there around lunchtime without going for Chinese food. So
Isn't that amazing? And one of our microphones didn't work, and all of a sudden Dave's got a screwdriver out. He's got parts of the microphone. I can fix that. He
yeah,
said.
he certainly
He's
could.
an amazing guy.
He is.
I know you guys got a lot to get ready for couple of shows and a nice workshop tonight.
Yep.
And Kelly's going to help in the workshop.
Somehow that happened. I don't know how that happened, but I brought him with me, and he's gonna come to my workshop. My oldest
He's a
son.
good kid, and he's very talented, and he's got a very famous Gibson name, doesn't he? Huh?
Well, getting more famous, I guess. So.
Isn't that great? The 16-year-old Kelly, isn't that great? Guys, I got to shake your hands again.
Good
Thank
to
you.
see you. Thank you, Gordie.
Good to see you.
Thank you.
We've
You're
watched
a North
you.
Country treasure.
No, you're the treasures today. Good luck with everything you do, guys.
Appreciate it.
Thanks
you.
so much.
Thanks so much.
Very much.
He said to me, he said, Ryan, he said, you should write a
Well, it's very important that I point out before we leave you from the Clinton County Fairgrounds that this is not the 30th day of September. It's the 29th, 2012, and what fun it's been talking to you from the site of the first annual Plattsburgh Bluegrass Festival. Thanks for Mr. Gillespie. Thanks for all the bands and the people who work at the fairgrounds throughout the year. And thanks for those people who had enough insight to get this organized and bring the first annual Bluegrass Festival right into our backyards. It's been a blast. To end the day interviewing the famous Gibson Brothers is a highlight for me and for Calvin, and I hope for you, the viewers, as well. We try to bring you a little slice of life from the North Country with every show we do. We hope we've been successful all these many years. I like to thank our viewers for watching, for being so faithful, for meeting us on the street and say, I saw your show so-and-so. And every now and again, people are discovering Hometown Cable, our little corner, and all the great sports shows that Calvin has put on the internet nationwide at hometowncablenetwork.com and plattsburgh.com. It's great to have them as an archive there for people to watch anytime far, far into the future. Thanks for all of that. Thanks for your comments. Thanks for your suggestions. And above all, thank you for your monetary contributions. I have to say that it's necessary for you to fill out a check if you can. To Calvin Castine, Hometown Cable, send it to the Ridge Road in Champlain so that we can keep this show going for many years into the future. And who knows where we're going to be next time for our little corner.
Lord, all the best is for one more day.